Yes, a very good morning, crypto ambassadors, wherever you are across the world. Let me hope we are okay. Let me hope we are fine. My name is Semacha Chris from Uganda. I am one of the leaders that you are working with in this very wonderful opportunity of cryptocurrency trading using artificial intelligence or using the robot called Royal Q. Today, I'm going to be your trainer, and as you always know, that Monday is always for signals and presets. So you are learning how to set your signal using the bull run strategy, or what we call the super bull run strategy. When you look at the performance of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is not performing poorly. When you look at its price, where it is right now, so the market is somehow okay, and you can trade now. Now you can trade 3 coins in a day. You can trade 3 coins in a day. When one sells, you set another one. When one sells, you set another one. If they all deliver, then you set others. But don't exceed 3 coins in a day. So I want to recognize the presence of different leaders on this call across the world. I don't know, we have Leader Habiba. She may be here. We have Coach Mpua from South Africa. I greet you, sir. Thank you for the wonderful job you are doing to the Crypto Ambassadors community. We have Martha, we have Moses, we have Mukasa, we have Nana, we have Paul, we have Susan, we have Stephen, we have Vache, we have Waine, we have Victory, we have Chad Bwibo from Kenya. Hey, my brother, thank you for what you are doing in Kenya. We have Lukanga Brian, we have Moses, we have John, we have Elias, we have Caroline, Crypto Bridge World, V3, Emmanuel, we have Grace, we have Adija, Akiki, Jamal, and others, and so many other leaders. I cannot mention all, but I recognize the presence of who on this call. Before I start, of course, you know, I love to start when we are at least 100 people, 100 participants. So far, we are 77. Continue giving out the link. Continue giving out the link to different groups, and invite your downlines. When you invite more of your downlines to attend the training, it is for your own benefit. Because once these people know what to do, it means that you will not suffer. You will not suffer. People, they will know what to do. So continue sharing the link. We are 78 now, remaining about 22 people. Then the people for us to get started. 22 people for us to get started. Hey, so share, continue sharing the link, continue sharing the link, continue sharing the link, continue sharing the link. I want to get started when we are at least 100 people. Each and every day, we always have new people who have just joined the business. And this training is always very important to them. How to set signal in your Royal Q application. How to set signals in your Royal Q application. How to set signals in your Royal Q application. How to set signals in your RoyalQ application. How to set a signal in your RoyalQ application. That's the Monday training. Very important. This is something that is always disturbing so many people. It is something that is always disturbing so many people, how to set signals. People don't understand what different things mean within the signal. People don't know what to do. They don't know how to manage their capital. That's why some of you are sitting in floating loss. Some of you, I don't know what is happening to you. You are setting signals when the signal has passed for almost an hour, 2 hours. Once you come online, you just go to the signal and you set the signal. I don't know what's happening to people, but we say if a signal has passed by 5 minutes, please don't enter. Leave the signal, wait for another one. If the signal has passed for 5 minutes, don't enter the signal. Leave the signal, wait for another signal. People are sitting into floating loss because they lack knowledge. You set a signal. Signal has passed for 2 hours, 1 hour, and then you are setting the signal. Wallet management. You are using $100. You want to invest all your $100 in one coin. As first buy in amount, you put all without margin calls. Yet we said it is better you trade with margin calls in this changing market. So we are getting started straight away. The number is now 100. The number is now 100. And we are getting started seriously. Seriously, we are getting started. We are getting started seriously. We are getting started seriously. And tell your friends, if they are not here, they are missing an opportunity for life. If you are in my trainings and you don't understand, that means that is the way you will always be. Okay. I'm sharing my screen straight away. Oh, wow. The number is now, the number is giving me energy. It's giving me energy. Okay. Welcome to the Monday training. Once again, my name is Samata Chris from Uganda. Kampala here. I'm one of your leaders that you're working with. And today is it is a Monday, signals and the preset C. That's the important thing. So I'm going to start straight away. Yes, I won't waste any more time. Yes, for new people, for the new people who have just come, who have just joined the business, this is what we call a signal. This is a trading signal. This is a trading signal. And we said, whenever you are given a signal, the first thing for you to identify, it is the name of a trading pair. It is the name of a coin given to you to set in your RoyalQ application. And in this case, we are given a coin called AI stroke USDT. That is the trading pair given to us for us to set in our Q application. Then the next thing we are given in the signal, we are given TP. We are given TP, and this word TP in your RoyalQ application, when you are setting the coin, you are going to find a word called hold position take a profit ratio. So the word hold position take a profit ratio means TP. In a signal, it is given as TP, but in your RoyalQ application, it is hold position take a profit ratio. What does it mean? It means that when the robot buys and sells this coin, you are going to make a profit of 3%. You will make 3%. 3% of the money you invested in a coin. 3% of the money you invested in a coin, not your total capital on your digital bank of Binance. Some people, you are very funny. Why am I talking this? People, you are very funny. Someone who comes in your inbox tells you, leader, I am trading using $500, but I've never even made $1 as profit. The question is, did you invest all your $500 in a coin? If no, you make profit depending on the money you have invested in a coin, not your total capital on your digital bank of Binance. For example, you may be using $500 as your trading capital on Binance, but on your $500, you command the robot to use $100 as first buy in amount, which means that $100, it is the money the robot has used to buy this coin. Therefore, you are going to make 3% of $100 money that has gone to the market. You make 3% of the money that has gone to the market, not your total capital on your digital bank of Binance. Then in the signal, we are again given preset. We are given preset. Preset means a trigger price, means a price you want your robot to start buying this coin. It is a price that you want your robot to start buying this coin. And this word preset, you will not find it in your RoyalQ application when you are setting the signal. What you are going to find, it is going to be first preset buy in price. First preset buy in price. This word first preset buy in price, it means the word preset. It means the word preset. It means the word preset. Someone who came into my inbox, people are very funny. You always have different complaints and excuses, funny excuses that are limiting you from doing the business. Someone came and told me that why don't you give all the full words? Give us the full words in the signal so that we can understand that this word is meaning this. I just looked at the message and I ignored the message, because these are the people who don't attend the training. They don't attend the training. They want things on a silver plate. But I'm explaining each and everything. The word preset in your RoyalQ application, it means first preset buy in price. When you see first preset buy in price in EuroQ, it means this word. It means preset. I'm going to ask questions by the end of the day to know those ones who were attentive. You know, people are very funny. You ask them, were you in the training? Yes, I was in the training. What did they teach? You say, the man told. Huh? The man told. The man is very good at teaching. What did he teach? Tell me, what did he teach? The man told. Oh, such kind of people. We have TP, call back. Take a profit, call back. What does it mean? Take a profit call back. First of all, in EuroQ application, you will not find the word TP callback. You will find the word hold position, take a profit callback. That's what you will find in EuroQ application when you are setting this signal. So this is just an abbreviation. It is a short form of the word hold position, take a profit, callback. So whenever you see the word hold position, take a profit, callback in EuroQ, they are meaning TP callback in the signal. They are meaning TP callback. Now, what does it mean? What it means is it is very simple. I'm explaining using this diagram. That when the market rises by 3%, 3% what? Take a profit. 3% take a profit. And it tries to retrace or to come back down by a little bit of 0.01, your robot will sell. Your robot will sell. Are we together? You are commanding the robot that when the market goes up by 3% and it tries to come a little bit down by 0.01, please sell. And in this case, you are not going to get 3% exactly. Here comes a question to some of our traders. Why is it that I gave my robot 3% take a profit, but when the robot sold the coin, it gave me 2.97. It did not give me exactly 3% take a profit. This is because of this. It is because of the take a profit callback. That when the market rises by 3% and it came back down by 0.001, your robot sold, which is going to be 3% minus 0.01. It will be 3% minus 0.01%. In that case, you will not get exactly 3%. Then again, in the signal, we have what we call drop. We have drop. Drop is a safety net. Drop, it is a safety net. Remember, when you are a trader, or if you are a trader trading in the market of cryptocurrencies, expect two things from the market. Expect two things. I am making each and everyone's mind very clear. If you are a trader and you are trading cryptocurrencies, expect two things from the market. Whenever you are given a signal like this one to trade, expect two things from the signal. Either the coin to go up for your robot to sell when it has bought, or the coin can instead come back down. This is how the market moves. This is how the market moves. Down here, we are buying, up we are selling. Down we buy, up we are selling. So expect two things from the signal. The signal can either go up for your robot to sell, or it can instead come back down for your robot to continue buying. For your robot to continue buying. Now, a drop is preparing you in case the market goes down. Drop is preparing you that in case the market goes down, what do you command your robot to do if you have capital? So you may still command your robot to continue buying through margin calls. And whenever the robot buys the margin calls, it is creating a new average price. It is creating a new average price, which average price is moving close to the current price so that the coin can come out from the floating loss as soon as possible. Are we together? So let me explain this. This is what we call margin. These are margins. Those are margins. Let's say here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 3, here it is 4, here it is 5, here it is 6. Maybe the robot buys at this. This was the current price at which the robot bought, and when the market dropped down, the robot bought a margin call, which means it has created another average price here. It has created another average price here. If it buys another margin call, it creates another average price here. If it buys another margin call, it creates another average price here. Once it continues to buy when the market is dropping down. So here they are telling you that in case this coin drops by 15% in the market, by 15% in the market. Now, the word drop, this word drop means margin call drop, means margin call drop. The word drop means margin call drop. And where do we get margin call drop? People are very funny. Where do we put drop? Where do we put drop? Drop? I don't know. Where do we put drop? I'm seeing the word drop, but where do we put drop? Then I have told you, the word drop means margin call drop. And where do we find margin call drop? You find it when you click on the word margin configuration. When you click on the word margin configuration, this is where you will find the word margin call drop. So I have finished analyzing the signal. I have finished analyzing the what? Analyzing the signal. The signal has finished to be analyzed. Now we are going to calculations. How do you manage your capital? How do you manage your capital? Hey, you find someone with $60 trading capital. The person is trading 6 coins, and in each coin, the person has invested $10 without margin calls. Oh. God should forgive you. Okay, if you have understood what I've been teaching, type a 1 in the chat. If you have understood what I've been teaching, type a 1 in the chat. Someone is telling me I'm so slow. Okay. What is buying callback? Someone is telling me that I'm so slow. So slow. Okay, I increase the speed because everything is in my head. I can increase. Eh, someone is telling me not yet. Not yet. What do you want to understand? I'm not getting volume. If you are not getting volume, then how did you know that I'm saying something? If you didn't, if you are not getting volume, how did you know that I'm talking something? Leave the Zoom and join again. Leave the Zoom and join again. My voice is down. It is your phone. It is your phone. I don't hear anything. Speed is very okay. I hear you well. Okay. Most important thing is to understand not actual speed. Me, I've told you what voice is very loud and clear. I will end by that. Let me go back. So if you are facing problems with getting volume, now I'm going to calculations. I'm going to calculations. Put this in your mind before you trade. If you are using $60, you should trade one coin with $10 as first buying amount. If you are trading with $80, trade one coin with $10 as first buy in amount. If you are trading with $90, trade one coin, use $12 as first buy in amount. If you are trading with $100, trade one coin, use $16 as first buy in amount. Put that in clear. However, if you are using $100, you can also use another strategy. Which strategy? Of using 40% of your trading capital as first buy in amount. You use 40% of your trading capital as first buy in amount. And then when the robot buys the coin, you change from 40%, then you come to $10. For example, what is 40% of $100? It is 40 divided by 100 times $100. Cross here, cross here, cross here, cross here, which is 4 times 10, giving you $40. Giving you what? $40. So $40 can become your first buy in amount. After the robot has bought the coin, change from $40 and then you put 10. You put 10. Why? Because on our $100, it was 100 minus 40, remaining with $60. The $60 are going to be used to open up margin calls. The $40 have already gone to the market. The robot has used them to buy the coin already. And then what we have remained with on our digital bank of Binance, it is $60. Then use the $60 to open up margin calls for the same coin that you are trading. For the same coin trading. Are we together? Are we together? You can use this strategy here. Over $100, trade one coin, with $16 as first buy in amount. At the same time, you can use another strategy, which is 40% of your trading capital as first buy in amount. Goes to the market, $40 go to the market. Then after the robot has bought the coin, come and you change from $40 and you put 10. You are using, let's say, you are using $500. $500, trade 3 coins. Trade 3 coins in a day. Trade 3 coins in a day. $500, trade 3 coins in a day. In the first coin you are going to be trading, use 40%. Use 40% as first buy in amount. Use 40% as first buy in amount. That is about $200. It is 200 what? $200. $200 are going to be used as first buy in amount for the first coin. What is the balance now? We are using 500. Already $200 have gone to the market. Have gone to the market. The balance is, it is 500 minus 200. Minus 200, which has already gone to the market. We are remaining with $300. Divide this by 3. Why are we dividing it by 3 here? 3 is the number of coins we are supposed to trade in a day. Meaning that in each coin, the remaining 2 coins, are we together? The remaining 2 coins, we have traded one using $200 as first buy in amount. The remaining 2 coins, the second coin and the third coin, we are going to invest $100. We shall invest $100. We shall invest $100, making a total of $300. This 100 and 100 plus the 200 here that has gone to the market. Do you see that we remain with extra $100 reserved on our digital bank of Binance? We remain with extra $100 reserved on our digital bank of Binance. You realize that? Then we can use this extra $100 that have remained on our digital bank of Binance to open up margin calls for our first coin that we traded using $200. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 1 in the chat. I repeat, for $100. I repeat, for, please sir, repeat the last $100. Oh, my sister. Okay. Okay, this is what. Okay, so if you are using $100, $100 as your trading capital, we said trade 1 coin. Trade one coin. But for $100, you have 2 strategies that you can use. The first strategy is trading 1 coin with $16 as your first buy in amount, using 5 margin calls. Using 5 margin calls. Another strategy of $100 is trading 1 coin with 40% of your $100 as first buy in amount. What is 40% of $100? 40% of $100, it is $40. It is 40 what? it is $40. You can use $40 as first buying amount. And then after the robot has bought the coin, it means that the $40 have already gone to the market, have gone to the market, because the robot has bought the coin. Therefore, the robot has used the $40 and $40 have gone to the market. The remaining balance is going to be $60 because 100 minus 40, you remain with $60. Then after the robot has bought the coin, change from $40 as first buying amount and you use 10. You use 10. Why are you using 10? Because we want the robot, when it is buying the margin calls, to keep on adding $10 when the market is dropping. If the market does not drop, for your robot to buy the margin calls, that means the $40 the robot will sell according to the $40 that have gone to the market. The robot will buy, will sell depending on the $40 that have gone to the market. But when the robot starts to buy the margin calls, it is going to keep on always adding $10, $10, $10. And this $10 will be added to $40 that went to the market at first. If the robot buys the first call, it will add in $10. If it buys the second call, it will add another $10. You get it? Making a total of 40, the $40 that went to the market at first, and then these $10 it kept on adding in when the market was dropping, making a total of $60. So when the market rises from there, the robot will sell depending on the $60 added in the market. If you have understood that, type 2 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 2 in the chat. If you have, me, I don't care. You will go to the YouTube, my friend. If you have just joined, the Zoom was announced earlier. That means you will go to our YouTube channel and you follow. We put the link very early before even the training got started. So this issue of I have just joined, it will not work from here. You either go to our YouTube channel and follow that. Type 2 in the chat if you have understood. Type 2 in the chat if you have understood that. So if you are using $100, please, you can trade using different techniques. We said, and then I gave you an example. Another example. If you are using $200 as your trading capital, you are using $200 as your trading capital. You can trade 2 coins. You can trade 2 what? 2 coins. Are we together? You can trade 2 coins, meaning that in each coin you are going to be investing 100 what? $100. The first coin, $100, and the second coin also 100 what? $100. So you can now decide, or you can even use 40% of your trading capital as first buying amount in the first coin. For example, let's come to the calculations. Let's come to the calculations. $200 times 0.4. That is about $80. In the first coin, you are going to use $80 as first buying amount. Then get 200 minus 80. 200 minus $80. This is 200 it is 200 minus 80. You get it? The remaining balance is $120. $120. You can use that strategy. You can as well use another one, whereby you can decide to trade 2 coins. You can decide to trade 2 coins using $200. In each one, you put 100. You put 100. So you can decide in one coin to use the other strategy of 40%. Meaning that you will invest $40 as first buy in amount. The remaining $60 are going to be used for margin calls. Are we together? You can decide to also do the same to the second coin. You can decide to do the same for the second coin. Use 40% and the remaining $60 are going to be used for margin calls. Or you can as well decide to use $100, trade 1 coin with the $16 as first buy in amount. Whatever you do in this market, make sure that you trade with margin calls. Whatever you do in the market, make sure that you trade with margin calls. A minimum of 5 margin calls. A minimum of 5 margin calls. Then we said if you are using $500, trade 3 coins. You are using $1,000, trade 3 coins. You are using $2,000, trade 3 coins. Don't exceed that. One sells, you set another one. If they all sell, you set another 3. I don't exceed that. Wallet management. So one of the coins that you are going to be trading, it is going to give you a lot of profit. Because if you look at the money you are investing in the first coin you are trading, it is going to be much money. It's going to be much money. As we have calculated, you are using $500. Trade 3 coins. In the first coin you are going to be trading, or in the first signal, you are going to use 40% of your capital. What is your capital? $500. 40% of $500, it is 200. It is $200, which means in the first coin, we shall use $200 as our first buy in amount. As our first buy in amount for the first coin. The remaining 2 coins, how much are we going to invest in them? The remaining 2 coins, how much are we going to invest in them? It is very simple. Get 500 minus 200, which has already gone to the first coin, remaining with 300. Remaining with $300. Divide this by 3. Why are we dividing it by 3? Simple. Was the number of coins we were supposed to trade. 3 is the number of coins we are supposed to trade. Meaning that here we are getting $100. So the second coin we are going to be trading, we shall invest $100 in it. What is the first buy in amount? The first buy in amount is going to be $16. And in the third coin, we shall invest also $100. What is the first buying amount? It is $16. Do you see that according to our capital, we used 200 at first as first buying amount for the second coin? For the first coin. The second coin we have used 100, and the third coin we have also used 100, making a total of $400. Yet our capital on our digital bank of Binance was $500. Do you see that we remain with extra $100 on our digital bank of Binance, which is untouched? Do you see that we remain with extra $100 on our digital bank of Binance, which is untouched? Do you see that? So therefore, we can use this extra $100 on our digital bank of Binance, which is untouched. We can use it to open margin calls for the first coin. So for the first coin, when the robot buys the coin, it means $200 have already gone to the market. Now you change from $200, you change and you put $16 for our robot to buy the margin calls. If you have understood that, type 3 in the chat. Type 3 in the chat. The problem, you are not writing. You think that you are going to get everything in your head. Yet me, I am writing to help you understand. Aha. The issue is how to change. Look at this man. The issue is how to change. Screenshot the writings. Great teacher. Thank you so much. This was my trouble. Okay. Come again. Come again. Someone is telling me come again. Okay. I'm going into practicals. That has been theory. Now I'm going into practicals. This is the coin, or this is the signal that we are going to set in our RoyalQ application. Open the app. This is our RoyalQ as it is opening. Our beloved friend. Make sure you are at home here. Make sure you are at home. Come and you click on this search bar. Click on that search bar. Come here and you click here. Type in the name of the coin given to you to trade. The name is AI. It is AI. RoyalQ will bring it automatically. RoyalQ will bring it automatically. Click on the coin. When you see this, don't get worried. When you see this, don't get worried. You either read it, or if you don't want it, click on I understand, or you can click on this X, it will disappear. Come here and you click on create. Click on create. Then come and you click on Martingale. Strategy boot. After you come and you click on create again. Come and you click on next. Come and you click on next down here. And come to trade setting. Come to trade setting. Then come here to manually create. Click on manually create. So this is where the game of the business is. This is what we call the first buying amount. This is what you have been hearing me talking about, first buying amount. Now we are in practicals. Pay much attention. Pay much attention. You people who are asking questions, come again. I don't understand. What are you meaning? Pay much attention. This is what we call first buying amount. First buying amount, it means the money you want to invest in this coin. We said you are using $500 as your trading capital. You are going to trade 3 coins. Trade 3 coins. But in the first coin, in the first coin you are trading, let's take an example that this signal I am setting is your first coin. I don't know if you are getting me. Let's take an example that the signal I'm setting right now, it is your first coin that you are trading. Remember, I told you, you are supposed to trade 3 coins in a day. Now I'm giving you an example that let's say that the signal I'm setting now is your first coin you are setting. And we said in your first coin you are setting, use 40% of your trading capital as first buying amount. 40% of your trading capital as first buying amount. First buying amount, I mean this. Pay much attention. 500, 23 coins. In the first coin, use 40% as first buying amount. What is 40% of $500? This strategy works for people who are using $300 and above. $300 and above. Once you understand the calculations, then everything becomes very easy for you. Just understand the calculations. If you are using $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, the strategy can work for you. All you need is to understand the calculations in an example that I have given you. You are using $500, trade 3 coins. In the first coin, invest 40% of your capital. Now, what is 40% of $500? Because it is an example that I'm using. It is 40 divided by 100 times $500. Cross here, cross here, cross here, cross here, which remains 4 times 50. 4 times 50, it is giving you a total of $200. So which means that in the first coin, we are going to use $200 as first buying amount. Now, come here and you put $200. Come here and you put $200. First buying amount. We are setting the first coin, which means $200 becomes our first buying amount in the first coin. The question is, what is the remaining balance for the second and the third coin that you are going to set? What is the remaining balance for them? It is going to be 500 minus $200, which have already gone to the market, giving you $300. Divide this by 3. Where is 3 coming from? It is the number of coins we are supposed to trade. Pay much attention before you ask questions. You know, very good at typing, you're not listening and understanding. Then by the end of the day, you end up being off. So $300, divide this by 3. It is going to give you a total of 100, which means in the second coin, we shall invest $100. And also in the third coin, we shall invest $100. So do you see that in the second coin we have put $100, and in the third coin we have put $100, and in the first coin we have put $200 as our first buying amount, making a total of 400. It makes a total of 400 what? Dollars. But our capital was 500. Do you see that we have remained with extra $100 on our digital bank of Binance, which is untouched, which is not used? Calculations are making you get confused. Do you think you can understand this with your head without writing something down? Me, if I calculate, I see I'm remaining with extra $100, which are not touched in my digital bank of Binance. So I will use that extra $100, which is untouched in our digital bank of Binance, to open up margin calls for our for our first coin that I traded using $200 as first buying amount. If you have understood that, type a 5 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 5 in the chat. I come here and I put 200, my first coin, $200. Now I want to see. The majority have understood. Someone is telling me I'm trying. Explanation is very clear. Huh? Explanation is very clear. Now, me, who is taking host powers? I don't know. Hey, okay. Okay. Come here and put it 200 here. Our first coin. AI margin call supposed to be on. Put it on. Come here. The word margin call limit. This word margin call limit means number. It means number of margin calls. It means number of margin calls. We said the number of margin calls is supposed to be 5. It is 5. Then we have this word here, this one. It is called whole position take profit ratio. In the signal, it is given as TP, or it is given as take a profit, or it is given as take a profit. A question comes, what is the whole position take a profit ratio in this signal? What is the whole position take a profit ratio in this signal? What is the whole position take a profit ratio in that signal? What is the whole position take a profit ratio in that signal? I want to see, people are very funny. I was explaining, giving you each and everything. You may find someone giving another answer. People about 200. Oh, someone is saying 0.01. You people teaching is not easy. Teaching is not easy. I'm telling you. If we have teachers here, you deserve salary increment. I'm telling you, you deserve salary increment. Salary increment, you deserve it. 100%. After explaining everything, someone is telling me 0.01. Okay, let's go with 3%. Those who have said 3%, you are right. Then we have this. We have this word. Whole position, take a profit, whole back. This word in the signal, it is given as TP. TP, call back. It is given as TP call back. Here comes the question. What is the whole position take a profit call back in this signal? What is the whole position take a profit call back in that signal? What is the whole position take a profit call back in that signal? Let me see. 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 Oh, 0.01. Hey, people. People are very much attentive. Rolling from Botswana. I love you so much. Rolling from Botswana. Very attentive. 0.01. 0.01%. Wow, 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 wow. People are in class. Okay, you come here, and you put 0.001. Then come here on strategy period. Here, change from cycle. You click on the word cycle here, and you put one shot. You put one shot. Then you come on buying callback. You put 0.1. Then come here on the margin configuration. Are we together? This word margin call drop in the signal, it is given as drop. It is given as drop. When you see the word drop in the signal, it means the word margin call drop. And what they are telling you is very simple. What they are telling you is very simple. They are telling you to break down 15%. Break it down into smaller figures or smaller numbers so that you can get the percentages to be put here. So that you can get the percentages to be put here. That's what they are telling you. They are telling you, I repeat the statement, break down this drop of 15%. Break it down into smaller figures or smaller numbers so that you can get the figures to be put here. Now, the question is, how do you break it down? How do you break down 15% to get the figures to be put here? That's the question. The formula is drop. The formula is drop. Divide. This is a symbol of divide. Divide by margin call limit. Divide by margin call limit. Our margin call limit is here. Here. This is our margin call limit. Is 5. It is 5. Now, what is the drop? What is the drop? The drop is the drop is 15%. If the formula is drop divided by margin call limit, what are we dividing? Give me the answer. What are we dividing? If that is the formula, what are we dividing? Let me see. The formula is drop divided by margin call limit. What are we dividing? People who are getting 3. What are you talking about? Did you just cram the? You just cram the. Mine is not cramming. It is understanding. Yes, 15 divided by 3. It is 15 divided by 3. Someone is telling me 3 divided by 15. Why? What are you people? Are you attentive? Oh, there is some people who are disturbing your side. Where do you get 3 divided by 15? Ah. We said the formula is drop divided by margin call limit. Margin call limit is here. It is 5. Drop in the signal. It is 15. If the formula is drop divided by margin call limit, what are we dividing? What are we dividing? Margin call limit is 5. Drop is 15. What are we dividing? Hey, it is 15. It is 15. It is 15 divided by 5. 15 stands for drop. 15 stands for drop. Then 5 stands for margin call limit. And the formula is drop divided by margin call limit. And here we are getting 3%. Come here. Put 3% here, 3% here, 3% there, 3% there, 3% there. Mm. 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 Ah, are we together? That is it. If you add up the total here, you add up the total here, you are getting 15% drop. You are getting 15% drop. Some people are very funny. How are they very funny? What if they give me 6% drop? What if they give me 4% drop? What if they give me 7% drop? What can I do? Hey, mine is understanding. It is understanding. I don't teach people to cram. If you are here to cram, please go away. Go and attend the other Zooms. The formula remains the same. Even when they give you drop, let me look for another signal here. Even when they give you drop 4%, even when they give you drop 4%, the formula remains the same. The formula is drop divided by margin call limit. Margin call limit. That's the formula. Which means that you will get 4 divided by 5. 5 stands for margin call limit, 4 stands for drop. If you have understood that, type 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type 3 in the chat. If it won't disturb you again and you have understood it, type 3 in the chat. If it won't disturb you again, when you see a drop, you say I posted in the chat. Someone is telling me I am improving. Well done. Surely. Hey, okay. Do you see now the power of being into the training? Go and inform others that you people, if you are not attending the training, you are complaining for nothing. Please, I ask you for the meaning. Someone is asking, this is the number of signals sent. It is the number of signals sent. It means D hashtag 140 signal. That means the signal so far this person has sent, they are 140. That is the signal number. Signal number. Eh. Still, I'm waiting for $100 example. I talked about $100 example. You were not around. You were not around. I talked about $100. Okay. So this side is done. This side is done. Okay. Before I go even to this side, there's something I want to clear. There's something that I want to clear. There is a signal which is being sent, and they tell you, drop, use, bull run. I see people, their head is become drop, use, bull run. Say, why the bull run? What are they saying? Bull run? Drop, use, bull run. Then people are saying, bull run, what are they meaning? If they tell you that drop, use, bull run, now like this thing I'm going to share here. Have you seen this? They have not given you any figure, whether 15% or 4% or 7% or 6%. It's not given to you, but they have told you, drop, use, bull run strategy. Drop, use, bull run strategy. When they tell you that drop, use, bull run strategy, I'm making this clear. Come to this side. Here put 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 1% to 1%. That's what they mean when they say drop, use, bull run strategy. If you have understood that, type 6 in the chat. If you have understood this, type 6 in the chat. I go on. Hey, I'm a person who doesn't leave every stone untouched, unturned. At least I talk about different issues that are disturbing people in trading. If they said drop, use, bull run. If they said drop, use, bull run, people who are very serious, you could be writing something down on the paper that when they say drop, use, bull run, I should use 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 1%, and 1%. Then that one sticks into your head. But the problem is you being in the training and you think you will remember everything. Note down some important issues that are going to help you. Not that every time we are going to be coming to your leader's inbox. After shouting here for almost 2 hours, don't expect to come into my inbox to ask me other questions, because I'm also a human being. Can you imagine shouting for two hours? And then someone comes into your inbox, they want to be taught again. The head. So someone who is very wise, they say, the man said, if they said drop, use, bull run, if a signal comes and they said drop, use, bull run, I should use 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 1% to 1%. That is bull run. It is understood. Then you come to this side. This is multiple by in ratio. Put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And 1 there. After that, you click on sure. Save the settings. You click on sure. Come here. Come here on strategy mode. Change to sub-bin. Put to sub-bin here. Put to sub-bin. Sub-bin mode works if you have opened up from 1 to 5 margin calls. That's when you can use sub-bin mode. If you have opened from 1 to 4 margin calls, you will go into warehouse. Warehouse, this one here. If you have 1 to 5 margin calls, you can either use sub-bin or sub-bin mode real-time settlement. But in this case, I have told you to use sub-bin mode. Use sub-bin mode. You click on sure. So there is a word here. It is called first preset buy in price. This word in the signal, it is given as preset, or it is given as price, When you see the word preset or price, they are meaning this word. First preset buy in price. You come and you click here. You enter the price given. Here comes a question. What is the first preset buy in price in this signal? What is the first preset buy in price in that signal? What is the first preset buy in price in that signal? What is the first preset buy in price in that signal? What is the first preset buy in price in this signal? What is the first preset buy in price in that signal that we are setting? Let me see. If you participate, you are helping yourself. If you participate, you are helping yourself to understand these things more. In fact, you are questioning yourself. You are just questioning yourself. Have I understood this? Yes, I have understood it. If you participate, you are helping yourself to know where you have not understood or where you have not understood. So you may be there and then you don't want to participate, yet you have not understood. It is 0.010. Come here and you enter the price. It is 1 point. It is 1.010. After that, you click on sure. So this is a preset price. It is a price you want your robot to start buying this coin. You click on sure. Then after clicking on sure, you click on activate. You click on activate. Then you come and you click on create board. You click on create. So you will wait for your robot to buy this coin. You are going to wait for your robot to buy this coin, because once the robot buys this coin, it means the $200 we used as our first buying amount, they have gone to the market. They have gone to the market. The robot have already now used them to buy. The robot has used them to buy. Now, if the robot has finished to buy the coin, come back to the trade setting of that very same coin, come back to trade setting, then change the first buying amount from 200 and you put 16. And you put 16. Are we together? Are we together? So the $200 have now gone to the market as the first buying amount. So we want our robot, when it is buying the margin calls, these margin calls that we opened up, we want our robot, when it is buying the margin calls, in case the market goes down, we want it to add in $16 whenever it buys these margin calls. Whenever it buys these margin calls, we want it to add $16. Let's say the market drops by 3% and the robot buys one time. This is going to be 1 times 16. 1 times 16. So let us say the robot buys this first call when the market drops. It is going to be 200 plus 16, because the robot has added in another extra $16 when the market dropped down by 3%. Let's say again the market drops by 3%. The robot is going to add another extra $16, 1 times 16, which means it is 200 plus 16 plus 16 again. So if the market stops from here to drop down, if it stops from here to drop down, it means the robot will sell everything it has bought. It will sell everything it has bought on this level. But when the market continues to go down, the robot will always keep on buying, and this money will always be added to the first money that went to the market. If you have understood that, type 7 in the chat. Type 7 in the chat if you have understood. My brother, here there is no what if. Go with what I have given you. If you are trying to create your own strategy, it is you who knows now. We don't go with what if. Go with what I have given you. This one of telling me what if we multiply by 200 first buying amount by 0. You go with what I have given you. Hmm? 7. No understood, sir. Thanks, leader. Thanks, teacher. Do you repeat it? 7. I didn't get it. Okay. So Who still remembers that at first we used the $500? $500 was our trading capital. We said you trade 3 coins in a day. And in the first coin we traded, we used the 40%, which was $200. And we said that the remaining balance is going to be used for the second and the third coin, which was 500 minus $200, remaining with $300. Remaining with 300 what? $300. Divide this by 3, giving you $100. So for the second coin, we shall invest $100, and the third coin, we shall invest $100. Do you see that we are remaining with extra $100? Extra $100 on our digital bank of Binance, which is unused. So it is this extra $100 which is unused on our digital bank of Binance that we shall use to open up margin calls for this first coin that we traded using $200. Using $200. That's why we changed it from $200 here when the robot bought the coin. Then we changed it from $200 and we put 16 to trade with margin calls. To trade the same coin with the margin calls. If you calculate here, it is going to be, this is multiple buy-in ratio. Multiple buy-in ratio. The robot multiplies as it buys. What does it multiply? It multiplies the number you have put here times the first buy times the first buy in amount, which means that this is going to be 1 times 16, 1 times 16, 1 times 16, 1 times 16, 1 times 16. 16 5 times. It is 16 times 5. You are getting 86. 86. 86 plus 16. 86 plus, that is making a total of $96. But we remained with $100, which was untouched on our digital bank of Binance. Do you see that we have traded this coin with margin calls, but at first we put 40% of our capital as first buy-in amount. So 96, it is equivalent to $100. If you have understood that, type a 7 in the chat. Type a 7 in the chat. How do you know that it has bought? So it means you are not trading using the robot. If you have never seen a message, if you have never seen a message that is showing that the robot has bought or it has sold, it means you are not trading using the robot. You know, people who are trading using the robot, people who are trading using the robot, you know where to get the what? It is 80. Oh, okay. It is 80 plus 16, making it 90, making it 96, right? So that is okay. Hey. Thank you, Leader Rorin. You are following. You are following. Hey, Dennis, you are following. Thank you. Have you understood? So from there, so that is our first coin. So if you look at the first coin you are going to be trading, the coin is going to give you very much money. Why? Because your first buy-in amount was big. The first buy-in amount was big. The $200, the $200 that you used here at first. Then after the robot bought the coin, you change it from 200 and you put 16 as first buying amount. This is 16 that we changed here. It is in case the market drops. In case the market drops, we want our robot to buy these margin calls, adding in $16 whenever the market drops. But if the market does not drop and it instead just goes up, that means the robot will sell depending on the $200 that went to the market. The robot will sell depending on the $200 that went to the market. Are we together? So if it drops, if the market drops, then the robot will buy the margin calls using $16 as first buying amount. So it will buy the first margin call using $16. It will buy the second margin call using $16, and all this money will be added to the first money that went to the market. If you have understood that, type a 1. Type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 1 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 1 in the chat. Now, if the market doesn't drop to reach the preset, if the market doesn't drop to reach the preset, that means the robot will not buy the coin. It will not buy the coin. It won't buy the coin. That one we have already been talking about it. We have been talking about it all over our trainings. If the market does not drop to your preset price, the robot will not buy the coin. It won't buy the entire coin, won't buy it, because the preset price, the current price of it has not dropped to your preset price. Then the robot will not buy the coin. If it doesn't buy the coin for 4 hours, for 4 hours, cancel the coin. Cancel it. Okay. Now, for those people who are asking for $100, as I'm finishing up the training, people who are asking for $100, we said $100. You can use this strategy. Use $16 as first buying amount. Open up margin calls. You can use the same settings. This one here, the same settings. However, for $100, you can also use 40% of your trading capital, which is 40 divided by 100 times 100. Cancel here, cancel here, cancel here, cancel here, which means it is 4 times 10, which is giving you $40. You come here and you put 40. $40. So if you use $40 as first buying amount, remember $100, trade one coin. Trade one coin. $100, trade one coin. $100, trade one coin. $100, trade one coin. So meaning that if the robot buys the coin, the $40 have already gone to the market. $40 have already gone to the market. What is the remaining balance? It is 100 minus 40. The remaining balance is $60. After the robot has bought the coin, change from $40 and you put 10. You put 10. 10 for the margin calls. 10 for the robot to buy the margin calls. This is it. 1 times 10, 1 times 10, 1 times 10, 1 times 10, 1 times 10. This is 10 5 times, which is giving you $50 plus the 10. Where is 10 coming from? The 10 here. 50 plus 10, giving you 60. giving you $60, which was the remaining balance. So we are going to use the $60 for our robot to buy the margin calls, but it will add in $10 whenever the market is dropping. If the market does not drop, that means the robot will go with the first $40 that went to the market. It will go with the first $40 that went to the market. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. I'm winding up. Those who have not understood, you will visit our YouTube channel. Maybe you did not start with us in the beginning. How did you save? How did you save the 40? You will visit our YouTube channel. You will visit our YouTube channel. How did you save the 40? You people, if we are explaining, I don't know what you are always up to. What is the name of the YouTube channel? Crypto Ambassador. It's called Crypto Ambassadors. Go and search for it on the YouTube channel, and then you will learn from there. Someone is asking, how did you save the 40? How did you save the 40? Something that I've just explained now. Okay. Okay. Hey, this is Prosper. Always attentive on Monday, but you should always attend even other trainings. Someone who was asking, how do you know that the robot has bought the coin? You need to attend the Saturday training of Leader Doris. Leader Doris. She talks about the new user orientation, whereby she's showing you different icons within your application and what they mean. Don't be angry, sir. We are new to the system. Someone is telling me that I'm hungry. Hungry for what? I've been teaching people for the past 2 years and 6 months now. Why should I be angry? Hey, if you teach a class, let me tell you, I'm a teacher. If you teach a class of 100 people and one person does not understand something, that means that person has a problem. Hey, if you are teaching 100 people and 80 of them have understood or 90 of them have understood, that means that one person has a problem. Maybe they have not been attentive. Okay. We go on. Well done. You are just the best so far. Please, Mr. Chris, I would like to let me know that if there is effect for me to, there is any effect for me to invest 200 using $50. My brother, what are you doing? $200. Margin call and $10 for margin calls. So that's the maximum profit. What you are doing, make sure you trade with margin calls. Yeah, me, I told you, whatever you are doing, trade with margin calls. Don't trade without margin calls. You are using $200. You can decide to trade 2 coins. You can decide to trade two coins, but each coin you are going to be trading, you can either use 40% of your trading capital as first buying amount, then the remaining one you can use it for margin calls. Hey. Why are we not getting 20 or 30% signals on the page? Ah, multitasking. Zoom makes some of the leaders not attending. And I gained a lot in this training session. Okay. If I have done something very good, please, members, a love heart is good for me. We close up the training. Thank you very much for being part of the crypto ambassadors. Thank you for trusting us as your support team. Thank you for believing in Royal Q, and thank you for trusting in the leaders. I believe that together we shall all succeed using Royal Q as a vehicle to success. We love you all. Thank you for rising the Royal Q, the crypto ambassadors flag, wherever you are. Thank you for representing us. We love you all. We shall all succeed. Thank you very much for being part of the training.